Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, bringing you some fresh news, especially three pieces that I believe that you should know about. And if you haven't already, support the channel by subscribing, leaving a like, and click that bell with us and make sure you stay up to date with all of the crypto news and really what's happening in that cryptoverse altogether. So the first part that I have for you is that there is another win for crypto, and that is being that there was a ban lifted by Nambia on virtual assets. So the virtual asset service, VASP, were carrying out business in the country. It was actually being regulated, but now that's kind of gone away. But there was a law that passed in the country's legislature on the 6th of July, and it went to the president on July 14th, and it was made public in the Governor's Gazette on the 21st of July. Well, they've done that, and so there was an introductory part of the law that already kind of gives insight into what the purpose of that was. And it reads, the to provide license and regulation of virtual asset service providers, to designate a regulatory authority to regulate and supervise virtual asset service providers and related activities for purposes of ensuring consumer protection, preventing market abuse, and preventing or mitigating the risk of money laundering and financial of terrorism and proliferation activities posed by virtual asset markets, and to provide for incidental matters. But according to this law, those providers must actually be duly licensed to operate in the country, and anyone who fails to do so is going to face a penalty. And once they're convicted of around 10 million Nambian dollars, or they can even be imprisonment for no more than 10 years. But there's still gray area in all of this in the Bank of Nambia, so they're pretty sure they want to recognize cryptocurrencies as legal tender despite this new VASP Act. And it's unclear whether the transactions made in crypto will actually be punishable by law. Now they also warned some of the traders in the country not to accept cryptos like Bitcoin as a mean of payment for goods and services. As such, this U-turn by the government of Nambia is a welcome development that comes with regulatory certainty regarding how crypto exchanges can operate in the country. And that move actually points to the changing climate towards crypto on African countries, and they're actually getting pretty used to it. They're kind of warming up to it, getting settled to accept this idea into their economy, along with some regulatory environment as well. And South Africa's financial market regulators announced that crypto exchanges must obtain that license before the end of the year to actually continue those operations in Nambia. So pretty good news that we have. And FedNow payment systems by Volana kicks off. And so what does that really mean for XRP? Well, we're going to dive into it right now. FedNow's deployment promises are actually offering individuals and businesses across the country quicker and more effective payment processing. And this is for them to try to ensure a flawless, error-free live environment. And this decision was actually made to initially restrict its activities to some domestic transactions. But this introduction, as well, everybody's been looking forward to. They're anticipating it, and if a successful implementation is regarded as a very crucial first step towards modernizing the U.S. payment system. And we all know it really needs to be modernized now. But the FedNow program leader, Ken Montgomery, recommended some more involvement from the financial institutions as well. And he's indicating that the ecosystem for quick payments was worth around $100 trillion in 2021. But back to Ripple, what does this really mean? So they're seeing a good month, and with this news, an upward trajectory can actually be expected to continue along as well. So it's not the first time that they've had this, and that they've actually joined for FedNow payments development. And the FedNow is actually actively developed by partners of ACI Worldwide, the Volante Technologies, and Finastra as well. So to help the banks in adjusting to the new network, there's two groups evaluated to send and receive and bank-to-bank transfer functionalities as well. So keep your eye out on XRP news and that market as well if you have some of those. And not only do we have that for XRP, they actually need this pattern pretty badly, but they lost it, and we'll go into detail now. So, and I was looking through that breakthrough with the inverted double top pattern at the high of 0.71, but the inverted double top pattern, typically viewed as a bullish reverse pattern, was looking at the potential to shift the trajectory to a stronger position, but that anticipated pattern failed to form, and that failure actually was the ability to do this, that crucial pattern, resulted in the price falling below the zero point 0.7 threshold, which they really needed that. But the declining trading volume accompanying the price decreases raises concerns, though, and lower trading volume can also indicate a lack of buying interest, which can further pressure the price. But it's not really a definite prediction and a downward price movement, but it does show that you should be a little bit worried with this as well. So um, now it's probably going to be around the broader market sentiment that you're going to see any kind of other crucial patterns and current uncertainties surrounding this asset. But even though it's gaining a really good foothold case against the SEC, some lawyers have actually said the company will most likely get hit with an appeal, which you'll kind of see that kind of really knock it down to quite a good bit lower. So this is all I have for you today. Be sure to leave a comment. Let us know what are you going to do with your XRP coins and what do you think about Nambia as well. Leave us that comment. And while you're down there, click that bell icon to help us support the channel. See you guys again in the next video.